So, Don, what's it been like having the opportunity to create and nurture this franchise throughout all the films?
I feel like I won the lottery, honestly, because as a kid and someone who was interested in getting into film, I loved horror movies. I was just a huge horror fan, and so the idea of creating a character that would be embraced by the world to that extent, I just feel very, very fortunate. And that's why I don't want to give it up. I just I think I have such a unique opportunity to sort of keep elaborating on this universe that we've created and just expand it, just build it like a beautiful castle or something.
I think it's really astonishing that Don he's written every single Chucky movie from the beginning of time, which was like 30 years ago, and I've been in 4 of them. I started doing the Chucky franchise 20 years ago, but I think it's very unusual, and he's directed the last 3. But Don really has a vision, and I think that's where he really has a tremendous opportunity to play around and do things that he wants to do. Like, he's a true horror fan. He loves the Chucky movies, and he writes what he wants to see.
Yeah, I like dabbling in different subgenres. I don't want to make the same movie twice.
Right.
And I think we've found that Chucky is a very versatile character. He's been able to traverse the journey from straightforward horror, psychological thriller, comedy, farcical comedy, back to horror.
We have Brad Dourif doing the voice of Chucky.
Right.
Oscar-nominated Brad Dourif. And the thing I found through my travels is people really relate to Chucky. Like, when they're watching the movie, they're not identifying with the scared, frightened, soon-to-be slaughtered, like normal people. They're identifying with Chucky, you know?
Interesting.
Yeah, they like him. He's like the guy they most want to have a doobie with, you know? It's like Chucky, he seems like fun, and, he's super chill. He kills people, and then he relaxes. Or he says in Seed of Chucky, killing relaxes me. He doesn't see anything wrong with it.
That's when he just kicks back with the joint.
Yeah,
this is like
very
the second movie where he gets high.
Now, Jennifer, how is this different from other voice acting roles that you've taken on?
Well, this is very unusual in that Bride of Chucky, I start out being Tiffany, sort of a white trash, slutty girl that lives in a trailer park. And then I become Tiffany the doll, and so being a method actress, because Tiffany's not very smart, I made her voice a little bit higher than mine. And then when she became the doll, I made her voice a little bit tinier, more doll-like, because I figured she only had those little sort of plastic vocal cords.
Right.
And so I can't do it right now because I have a cold. And then Tiffany goes into Jennifer Tilly's body, and then I figured that she would be, in Seed of Chucky, I was Tiffany the doll and also Jennifer Tilly, alluring international multi-talented star of screen and stage. But when Tiffany goes into my body, in Jennifer's body, I altered my voice slightly. So it's like Tiffany's idea of what Jennifer Tilly would sound like. And in this movie, Cult of Chucky, she's sort of, she's really comfortable in Jennifer Tilly's body, living Jennifer Tilly's lifestyle. And I think she's very, what do you call it when people want to go upwardly mobile?
Aspirational.
She's very aspirational. And so you see a difference in Tiffany in this movie in that she's a little more elegant than you've seen her in the past. And I think she's made her voice lower because she wants to be a serious actress, and she sees that the serious actresses have lower voices. So she's a little more, sultry in this movie and a little more grown up too, because time has passed. Actually 20 years have passed, but I think in the Chucky universe it's only been about a year or 2, right? I'm guessing.
No, it's been 20 years.
It's been 20 years. Oh my God.
But that's what's so supernatural is that Tiffany's just
ageless. All that stuff they have in Hollywood, the Botox and the plastic surgery.
And voodoo.
And the voodoo.
Of course.
Yeah, it keeps her young.
It's the death becomes her potion.
There you go.
So we're have Chucky's coming back into theaters, and recently we had Annabelle in theaters. What is our obsession with just creepy dolls?
I just think we have a primal response to dolls because they're distortions of the human form. They've got the head, 4 limbs, features, 2 eyes, but there's something off about them. So I think that we just have a very primal recoil from that, just from the get-go. So I think, all you need to creep people out, just take a doll and put a flashlight under its chin,
Right.
and it's just automatic hair goes up on your arm.
Yeah, they've done studies that people are terrified by things that are slightly humanoid looking, but they're not exactly human. So,
It's what they call the uncanny valley.
Right.
It's like dolls are like occupy that space.
And everyone has woken up in the middle of the night and seen their doll staring at them. They're like, oh my God, why are you doing that? Like, oh, please don't start moving. So, I've had so many people that said they grew up with Chucky. And my boyfriend even said he was so terrified by Chucky. My boyfriend is younger than me, obviously. So terrified by Chucky, he took his sister's dolls and he hid them and he was planning to take them out to the dump and get rid of them. But then his sister found out his nefarious plan and foiled it. But Chucky is very primal. People love Chucky.